Ladies and gentlemen, I want to read you a couple of articles. Fortune magazine, oops, Sam Bankman-Fried's implosion took down Democrats' second biggest donor with it as the party gears up to regulate crypto. Now, that's a Fortune article. He gave $40 million to Democrats during the midterms. He wanted to give $1 billion in 2024. That ain't happening now. Ain't going to happen, not happening. And he's very likely going to prison, even with the proximity to the Democratic Party being a top donor, because you have unions and a whole bunch of people from top celebrities and athletes who invested within FTX, and so $16 billion lost within a week. But more importantly, Yahoo Finance, FTX's Bankman-Fried, interviewed by Bahamas police regulators. So he was interviewed. Cointelegraph. Sam Bankman-Fried is under supervision in Bahamas, looking to flee to Dubai. Fortune. Will Sam Bankman-Fried go to prison over the collapse of FTX? And The Street. Crypto crisis. FTX's Sam Bankman-Fried questioned by police. Okay, so at a certain point, ladies and gentlemen, even the Federal Bureau of Investigation has to do its job with even a Democratic donor, a top Democratic donor. The reason is because you do have unions and organizations that invested alongside FTX. And you have like a whole bunch of, this is basically a Bernie Madoff type of fiasco. It's absolutely terrible. So you had teachers unions, Ontario Teachers Fund sank $95 million in failed FTX empire. That's one article. $95 million. Wow. Fortune. Canadian teachers could have a $95 million hole in their pensions due to FTX. My God. I don't even know, it hasn't really been... I don't know if it's been reported how many unions and organizations have been have invested pensions and retirement accounts within FTX, the failed exchange. So hit subscribe, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, to this channel. We are well over 200,000 subs now. We're going to reach 201,000 subs very soon. It's because of you. I'll be back in a couple of hours, about 3-4 hours, with a very, very important segment, an update on Kari Lake and Arizona and the House of Representatives. Impeachment will be imminent, so you're going to get impeachment. Hopefully you have more people running for Speaker of the House, Donald Trump included. Kevin McCarthy will very hopefully be overtaken by somebody else a little bit more passionate and energetic and enthusiastic and willing to go up against Democrats in the manner that Trump and Trump Republicans are. I think Kevin McCarthy's probably a good person, but I think that we need somebody a little bit more focused on impeachment. Ladies and gentlemen, though, if you look at FTX bankruptcy also endangers founders' philanthropic gifts. So, the Washington Post, crypto king Sam Bankman-Fried charmed Washington, then FTX failed. Well, Washington doesn't care. They want money. You have teachers' unions that could have bankruptcy hit. Okay, so you have teachers' unions that could be have $95 million gone. $190 million to numerous causes, all gone. So you have a situation where $40 million has evaporated from the Democratic Party from here on out, or $1 billion won't be given to the Democratic Party. I don't know how many unions and organizations have lost money. I do know celebrities lost money, and we know that Canadian Teachers Union lost $95 million. So the interesting thing is, here you have the second largest Democratic donor. Now think of this for a second. We'll read really quickly a Cointelegraph article. Sam Bankman-Fried is under supervision in Bahamas, looking to flee to Dubai. It is understood that Sam Bankman-Fried and two former FTX associates are currently under supervision. That's a very nice way of saying arrested. Under supervision by police means arrested. That's like when you're rich, you're eccentric. If you're poor, you're crazy. So there's different words used for for different types of people. But apparently, a former billionaire, if he is detained and under supervision, they're supervising him. It's just supervising him. He's arrested. So I don't think he could have left if he wanted to. So he's arrested. FTX former CEO Sam Bankman-Fried, co-founder and director of engineering, are understood to be in the Bahamas and under supervision by the local authorities. That's called arrested. So when you've given money to the Democratic Party, you are under supervision, but not arrested. Right now, okay, so similar. So rumors that Bankman-Fried had been arrested on the tarmac at the Bahamas airport made the rounds on November 10th, with evidence suggesting Bankman-Fried's private jet had been grounded for 40 minutes while on the way to Miami. So later in the day, Bankman-Fried, in a text message to Reuters, denied speculation that he had fled to Argentina, claiming that he was still in the Bahamas. Look, this is the more that we find out. Like, for example, if a Canadian Teachers Union lost $25 million, it says here could have lost. We don't know how many. I don't know how many pensions. Our retirement accounts are linked to FTX crypto implosion. Sam Bankman-Fried's, the second largest Democratic donors, exchanges bankruptcy. We have no clue. $95 million for one teachers union is just one article that you can find. I have no clue if there's hundreds of millions of dollars, and I think there probably are. There probably is a great deal of money. Hundreds of millions of dollars in retirement accounts, unions. I mean, it's the same thing that what happened with Bernie Madoff that just evaporated, that no longer exists. You're looking at a serious issue. The Federal Bureau of Investigation, the Securities Exchange Commission, even Biden's Department of Justice, because at the end of the day, they're going to turn on their own. So, I mean, if you want to talk about realpolitik or Machiavelli, or you want to talk about just, at the end of the day, they're not going to stand by a Bernie Madoff type of character or an Al Capone type of person. So the Department of Justice, even the Federal Bureau of Investigation, Biden's administration, Democrats will distance themselves immediately. They won't go to bat and defend Sam Bankman-Fried because they can't, because too many people will have had, unfortunately, their lives ruined, their financial lives ruined at least. Hit subscribe to this channel, ladies and gentlemen. This is an ongoing story that we're learning about, and you'll have the links below in the description section. We're learning about all of this in real time. The man has been arrested. Not under supervision, not detained. He's been arrested. And now we'll find out where this is leading to, because you have Democrats now, and they always have the shadiest donors on the planet. But we know some of them, in the news, who are no longer alive. But let's see how this plays out, because this is a huge loss of funding for the Democratic Party. Give me your thoughts below. Hit subscribe right now to this channel.